The brightly colored world of LazyTown was a place filled with cheerful children, endless games, and over-the-top antics. For years, audiences around the world had been charmed by the whimsical show. Its lessons about health and activity, and its exaggerated characters. But beneath the glossy surface of this children's show lay a much darker inspiration, a world created by a deeply disturbed mind. The truth began with an anonymous note found decades before the show's creation. The note, scrawled in uneven handwriting, described a place called LazyTown, where children were lured with promises of fun and freedom, only to find themselves trapped. The author of the note was never found, but investigators at the time suspected it was connected to a string of disappearances in a small, isolated community. Years later, when LazyTown debuted, those familiar with the old case felt a chilling sense of déjà vu. The setting of the show, a seemingly idyllic town, mirrored descriptions from the note, and its quirky characters seemed too layered for a typical children's program. The creator of the show, Magnus, claimed he wanted to inspire children to lead active and healthy lives. But as the show's popularity grew, strange details began to emerge. People who had grown up in the small community where the disappearances occurred noticed eerie parallels between the victims and the characters. Stephanie, the show's protagonist with pink hair, was a peculiar creation. She was relentlessly cheerful, always optimistic, and the heart of LazyTown. But her character represented something far more sinister, an imaginary child conjured by the killer to cope with his isolation and guilt. In his warped mind, Stephanie symbolized innocence, a piece of himself that he had tried to preserve. Robbie Rotten, the bumbling antagonist, was more complex than viewers realized. While he played the role of the villain, always scheming to thwart the children's fun, his character embodied the killer's conscience. Robbie's constant failures and self-loathing reflected an internal struggle between the man's monstrous actions and the humanity he had buried deep within. The other children in LazyTown, the cheerful and energetic cast, were not characters, but representations of the victims. In the killer's delusional world, they lived on, frozen in time, eternally playing games and enjoying life. He saw himself as their protector, their hero, even as the reality of their fates lay buried in the woods outside the real LazyTown. The show setting itself, a vibrant, colorful town surrounded by desolate landscapes, was a haunting parallel to the isolated community where the crimes took place. The contrast between the lively town and the emptiness beyond its borders hinted at the killer's mental state. A vibrant facade masking a barren soul. As LazyTown continued to air, whispers of its unsettling origins grew louder. Independent researchers began connecting the dots, piecing together the chilling story behind the show's creation. By the time the truth came to light, the creator had vanished, leaving behind only cryptic journals filled with sketches of the characters and notes about the perfect world he had tried to create. The story of LazyTown remains one of the most unsettling mysteries in entertainment history, a testament to the dark places the human mind can wander, even when cloaked in the guise of innocent fun. For those who knew the real story, the chillful theme song and colorful antics were a chilling reminder of the children who were lost and the sinister mind that sought to immortalize them.